So hello.
Hello.
This is me. I work for Komodo, and I especially work on getting coins integrated on BarterDEX. So I know a little bit about the technology. So who of you has used any of these exchange rates? I will just keep still standing here. Who of you has used any of these exchanges? Okay, so to understand how BarterDEX decentralized and changes like how they work, we need to first look at how the classical exchanges work. So you give them, you create an account, you send them your ID. I think most people that pay an account in the last few months have needed to have to send them. So had to send their ID to the exchanges. Then you send them your Bitcoin that you just bought from Bitcoin, and then because that exchange has all the Bitcoin of everybody, you know for sure that you're not being screwed over when you're trading. So let's see. For instance, Bart wants to trade some Bitcoin on, what was it? Cryptopia. He takes a cool picture, sends his ID, sends to Cryptopia all his Bitcoin, and then he just asks other people on Cryptopia if they want to trade. And because Cryptopia has all the Bitcoin, you have a trusted third party that can ensure that nobody's being screwed over. So, strengths. With the trusted third party structure, you can ensure that the trading partner is not screwing you over. The weakness is that they have a lot of personal data, like private keys of your Bitcoin, of the Bitcoin you send them, your ID, and this was an opportunity to improve for us. So we thought, could we keep the part where your trading partner is not screwing you over, but we skip the part where you have to give up your ID and have to give up your coins. So then we thought of BarterDEX. It's a privacy solution. Creating an account is just like creating a wallet, as you will soon see. It is decentralized, so it's set up like a Tor network for people that know Tor. Or just like Bitcoin, that's also the analogy. And it does secure every trade. Now, that's the thing. If you kick out the trusted third party, how do you still ensure that there's no all the trades are secure? So that is when we thought of the atomic swap, and PowerPoint fucked up my slide. Okay.
LibreOffice.
No problem. You can still kind of see the thing. Okay. This should be like this, and those two should be like this. Okay. Okay. So what happens? Step one. Okay, I need an Alice. Who is an Alice? Can I see Alice? Oh, yeah, that. Marja, come here. I need an Alice. Okay, and I also need a Bob. Who wants to be Bob?
I
Bobby.
be Bob.
Bobby, this is your moment.
Bobby is it.
I mean, why call yourself Bobby if you're not willing to be Bob? Okay. So you can stand here at the Alice side. And you can stand here at the Bob side, okay? So step one, Alice initiates the swap. So Alice has Komodo, and Bob has Litecoin. I know that Bobby likes Litecoin, okay? So Alice says, I want to buy Litecoin. Yes, she initiates the swap. Then Bob says, okay, I will put some of my Litecoin into the Bob deposit, okay? And that the Bob deposit is like an escrow on the blockchain. Okay.
I will be the Bob deposit.
No one is the Bob deposit. No one is the Bob deposit. That's key. No one is the Bob deposit. So then Alice sends Bob her Komodo, and then Bob sends his Litecoin, and then Bob gets back his Bob deposit. Now you might think, but if Alice sends her payment, okay, then what happens if Bob just doesn't say his payment back? Send his payment back. So Alice sends her payment, Bob doesn't send it back. What happens is that Alice will get the key to the Bob deposit and can get the Bob deposit instead of the payment. So in the end, Bob will still lose money. That's basically the point.
Is it the same amount?
It's the same amount, yes. So you have to in the Bob deposit is the same amount as you want to trade. Yeah.
So does it mean you always need double the amount of money of what you're buying?
If you're Bob, yes. If you're Alice, no. And what you can do is do like 25% in here and just trade 3 times, because the fees will not increase on the BarterDEX, only depending on the coin you're using, the transaction fees. So it's depending on the coin, you can do it like this or it's not.
So I'm always good.
Yeah, so you're always good, and she is also always good, because if Alice doesn't send her payment, nothing happens. So Alice doesn't send her payment, nothing happens. Bob doesn't send his payment, Alice doesn't get her money. So that's how the atomic swap works. Huh? You can sit back down, my lovely assistants. So now, but as you might have known, a lot of the decentralized exchanges have pretty crappy liquidity. Anybody who thought like, oh, the idea of decentralized exchange sounds really cool, let me just quickly install whatever.
BitShares.
BitShares, yeah, BitShares. Let me quickly install BitShares, and then you see like one other person wants to buy your Bitcoin, and you're like, shit, he wants to buy $10 of Bitcoin, okay. So,
can I still ask a
yeah.
question about
Yeah,
time
of course.
to process?
Yeah.
How much time does it take to do the deposit?
Okay, so you can set up your deposit at front. So what you can do is you can say, okay, I only want to trade, I will trade in increments of 50 Komodo. And you make a deposit of 50 Komodo and just put a lock on it that says for the next month or for the next week. And then it takes one time and then you can trade. Or it takes one confirmation. So
okay, so
it
I
takes one
suppose
block.
that the
Yeah.
money that Alice puts in has to be confirmed before it is.
So then your deposit has to be confirmed. Then Alice sends her thing, and that has to be confirmed, and then you send your thing that has to be confirmed. So that depends on the block time.
And the confirmation is on the chain
On chain,
of the currency that Alice is. So if it's Bitcoin, it has to be the Bitcoin blockchain.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Bitcoin will take really long, and Komodo, Ethereum will take quite short. And,
Okay.
So how do we get the liquidity? So what we are actually going to do today with the Raspberry Pis is we are going to make an auto trade bot that will trade 5% or 10%, depending on what you will. You can change this, but some percent above the price that CoinMarketCap has on its page. So what you're doing is you are essentially always offering your Litecoin, but 5% more expensive than at BitREX. So people that do not want to use BitREX because they don't want to give them their ID, or they want to remain anonymous, or for some other reasons, they can then buy your Litecoin for 5% more. And then there's still liquidity on the BarterDEX. So what makes the Komodo platform, because as Bart has said, let's see if the lace pointer works on that. No. As Bart has said, it's a platform, it's not only the BarterDEX, it's not only Komodo. What we really care about is security, freedom, and privacy. So we try to incorporate that in everything we do. We have privacy, we do not want your ID, we do not want to know who you are. Freedom, you can do it anywhere. We even have a community in China where they shut down the exchange. We have a small community of 1,500 to 2,000 people that use this exchange to not get caught by the government trading coins. And we have actually now it's more like 300 coins with the recent Ethereum coin additions. But we had 85 plus coins, and then like plus 200 Ethereum coins. And we are secure. as we with ways like the atomic swap and decentralization. So I think we can do this all ourselves in a few. And are there still questions? I guess so.